starting with some leftover clay, bakeable clay that I had. I just formed it into this, I don't know, I guess you would call it an oval shape, and baked it at 250 degrees. Now I'm adding some blue and white pigment powder to the bottom. This is going to be the pond we're going to put our little koi fish molds in. This koi fish mold is from Sophie and Toffee from way back. I want to say probably about 3 years ago. I use this all the time. I love it. As you can see, I'm adding white pigment powder in this with a tiny little brush, and I find that this really lets me give it some accurate, to the point detail. I'm able to get the color where I want it. Now I'm adding some orange, and I mean, this is a teeny tiny little mold, so I really can be very accurate with this. I love it. After I get through doing the orange, I'm going to add some black pigment powder to it. Then I'm going to do some UV resin. I love this mold, and I love the fact that you can just do it very fast and you get fast results. You know, you don't have to let it sit for hours and hours, and then see the outcome with the UV resin. It is like immediate results. So let's do this. Let's have some fun. Okay, now we're going to use another mold I got years ago from Sophie and Toffee. These cute little, they almost remind me of little cherry blossoms. I love them. But we are going to add green, several shades of green pigment powder to these, and use UV resin to them. This will help us add a little bit of greenery to our koi pond. I love these. going to mix our 2-part epoxy resin to put in the bottom of our little koi pond. And after that, we will be ready to start adding all of our cute little fish and our little greenery. And I'm also going to be adding some rocks to this. I am going to add a little bit of UV resin to the bottom to set the rocks so they're not moving all over the place while we do our 2-part epoxy resin. Right here I have my X-Acto knife, and I'm just cleaning up some of the edges around these cute little koi. I love them so much, they're so tiny. Anyway, adding them to the pond in the 2-part epoxy. And the 2-part epoxy is obviously still a liquid at this point, so you can move them around, change your mind, and switch things up. And I love that. Okay, let's add all these bad boys in there and then add our greenery, and then we will be finished. And there you have it. We let it dry overnight, and look how adorable this is. Thank y'all so much for watching me. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Goodbye.